Um, I want to cover another one. Revelation chapter 20, verses 7 through 10, regarding this again. So, Revelation chapter 20 again, verses 7 through 10 says, "And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom it is as the sand of the seas. And they went up on the breadth of the earth, and compassed the camp of the saints about, and the beloved city. And fire came down from God out of heaven, and devoured them. And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and false prophet are, and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever." Once again, not to be destroyed, but at least he's getting hit with that fire and brimstone that humans got hit with in the past from Sodom and Gomorrah. But it's just not enough for me. This is Satan who has done the worst to us all, humans and angels alike. And again, other angels of free will chose to follow him. We don't know if those other angels were following him or just did their own unjust thing. But again, this don't seem fair. It's just not fair. But moving on. So, okay, that's Satan's future. But I still ask, why did Satan rebel in the first place? Was he bored? Same with those angels. Like, why would you go against God? Like, if I had a personal relationship with God, as a mere human that I am, imperfect, anxious, fearful, all of those things, if I had any type of relationship with God, I would feel so I would feel so much better about life, knowing that he has said to me from his own mouth that I'm under his wing. I just have to go strictly off faith nowadays. Those individuals had actual relationships with God himself, and they still rebel. Clowns. I don't understand that. Whatever their desires were, or let's say they had disagreements with his divine sovereignty, why couldn't they just bring that to him? He's God. I'm sure he knew anyway. But why didn't they just come to him like, God, I got some issues. Can you help me with this? Or no, they chose to do what they wanted because they had free will given to them, only to be in this situation. And sadly, it seems like they're getting away with a heck of a lot more than we ever got away with. Man, this earth has stood for so many years, and Satan has been down here with us for so many years, all this time. It's unbearable to think how much Satan and his angels have done to us. I mean, we know history, but man has not. I mean, well, yeah, man has gotten away with a whole lot, but it's not the same man. Man lives his life, whether he gets killed or he live his life out and die of whatever natural cause or illness or whatever, and he's gone. But these angels, they're still doing their thing after all of these millions and millions and thousands of years, and whatever the number may be. Forgive me if I'm incorrect on the amount of time they've gotten away with literally murder and all of the unrighteous things you could think of, period, still get doing their thing, only to be judged in the future. And I understand this is also giving cause to a question that was proposed somewhere in the Bible, where I think, and please don't quote me on this because I'm not reading from the Bible, but I remember seeing this somewhere where it says that Satan said, "Give me time to turn as many men against you as utterly possible." And I'm just like, okay, how much time is that? Because he's been doing it for eons now. Oh, goodness. So that's that. But I still ask the question, what's Satan's deal? What is his deal? From the Bible, his first action was against a human, to make a human turn on God when he tempted Eve, speaking through that serpent, that snake, and telling her to eat of the tree. Is that really what? I don't understand why she listened to a snake, knowing she had an actual relationship with God. Why are you listening to this creature who is speaking, which is a little unnatural? It seemed like she should have been afraid, like, oh my God, the snake is talking. Weird. So I have issues with that, of those verses. Like, why does she even listen? Anyway, moving forward to try to find some reasons as to why Satan, what made him rebel in the first place. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 14, 12 through 15. And in Isaiah, we're going to go to the King James Version first and read in Isaiah, try to get an inkling as to what was his deal. Why did he do this? So in Isaiah chapter 14, 12 through 15, it says, King James Version, How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nation? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. Really? I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Wow. Yes, thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. So obviously, it was said, no, you ain't. This is where you going to be at. So that was the King James Version. Let's turn to the New World Translation of the Holy Scriptures in that same chapter, Isaiah, verse 12 through 15, in which, apologies, let me get to it. All right. So Isaiah chapter 14, 12 through 15, it says, How you have fallen from heaven, O shining one, son of the dawn. How you have been cut down to the earth. You who vanquished nations. You said in your heart, I will ascend to the heavens. Above the stars of God, I will lift up my throne, and I shall sit down on the mountain of meeting. In the remotest parts of the north, I will go up above the tops of the clouds. I will make myself resemble the Most High. Instead, you will be brought down to the grave, to the remotest parts of the pit. Yeah, sounds like he will not be accomplishing that goal, even though he's getting away with so much. So much. But I do want to turn to Ezekiel now, chapter 28, verse 12 through 17. And there, and I'm in the New World Translations again, and 12 through 17 says, Son of man, sing a dirge concerning the king of Tyre, and tell him, this is what the sovereign Lord Jehovah says. You were the model of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. You were in Eden, the garden of God. You were adorned with every precious stone, ruby, topaz, and jasper, chrysolite, onyx, and jade, sapphire, turquoise, and emerald. And their settings and mournings were made of gold. They were prepared on the day you were created. I assigned you as the anointed covering cherub. You were on the holy mountain of God, and you walked about among fiery stones. You were faultless in your ways from the day you were created until the unrighteousness was found in you. Because of your abundant trade, you became filled with violence and you began to sin. So I will cast you out as profane from the mountain of God and destroy you. O covering cherub, away from stones of fire, your heart became haughty because of your beauty. You corrupted your wisdom because of your own glorious splendor. I will throw you down to the earth. I will make you a spectacle before kings. Sound pretty serious, telling them what he's going to do to him. Again, saying that he will do away with Satan from getting away with all his murders and all his wrongdoings. I'm sorry. Again, it's just not enough for me. I know I'm mortal man, but it just seems like Satan deserves so much more of a punishment. Just in conclusion, when I asked in the beginning, has God ever destroyed angels? And my answer has been given to me, no. They will receive severe judgment and they will receive torture forever and ever, as some of the Bible verses state. Even though it's not enough to me, I find some type of comfort that they will be dealt with by God at some point, even though we are to suffer horrendously until that point. And we have to keep our faith and continue to fight through all these different adversities. It's so hard, and it just seems so unfair. Angels, including Satan himself, have done so much. And I guess God is showing them mercy still. And it's for unknown reasons to me. I tried to find the answers throughout the Bible and I didn't find my answers. But I have some comfort in knowing they will get dealt with, even though they have not been. They will be destroyed. They had free will just like us humans did, and they chose to do what they wanted to with it, which I don't understand that either. And the Bible didn't give us any clear understanding as to why they did that, which puzzles me. But still, here we are. So I thank you all for listening to my concerns relating to these verses and the understanding of why the angels were not destroyed. And if you have found value in this video, do hit that like button and definitely subscribe. And state your concerns as well. I may not be able to read every last one, but I will do my best to try to read as many as I can. And hopefully, maybe you can give me some insight too I hadn't considered or so, or maybe an understanding I don't have. But stay tuned. This is video 5 of 10. So we are halfway there. And my next video will touch on odd sexual encounters in the Bible. So that's going to be a tough one too. Well, not tough, just that'll be interesting too. So I do look forward to hearing your thoughts and seeing your comments, and I will see you in that next video. Till then, you take care, and